Hello, welcome to Let's Play New Scavenger. This is not the first time I have played this game, on this channel even. There are like 2 or 3 videos of me dicking around with the game a little, and I haven't really done much more with it. I've always been really intrigued by this game and how it works and how cool it is and so on, but I have never really delved into it. So, how about we start a new game now? If I remember correctly, this game is actually not in early access anymore. This is version 1.0, so this game is actually out properly as of December 2014. So it's been out for a while, and I don't think I've ever played the finished version. I've played several early versions. I remember playing this game in browser a while ago. I mean, a few years ago actually. So that was probably a really early version. But yeah, the game has probably come a long way since then, so that could be interesting. Let's see, for some reason there's no sound playing. Let me just rectify that real fast. Yeah, there's probably no sound here anyways. Whatever, let's just start a new game and let's create our character here. Oh yeah, there's sound. I hear music. Awesome. Okay, good. So, creating our character is basically done by picking abilities and flaws. So we have a certain amount that we can use to pick these abilities here, and each ability has a value. So this has the value of 4. So if I pick this, I only have 11 left. See? That makes sense. And this works in the other direction. These are actually flaws. This is something that makes us weaker. And this adds things to the amount. So if we have weaknesses, we can have more strength, basically. Okay, so I don't know what kind of character. I think there are actually a lot of different characters you can play and that are all interesting. I think in my early videos on this channel I have played sort of melee brawler kind of character. I think I picked strong and melee. I'm probably going to do this again for now, just to start out in my comfort zone and get back into the game. We are going to die. I'm pretty sure that we will, and this game has permadeath. So once we are dead, we're going to pick another character, and we're going to play probably a different character. We are going to try out different builds and different stuff. How about that? So, now, strong melee. I'm going to pick botany too, because botany means that we can find plants, and we know which plants are edible and which are not, I think. So that is actually kind of good to have, I think. Yeah, that can be good for our survival. Let's just put it like that. And also trapping, can trap and prepare animals. Also be kind of good, probably. I don't know, fragile. Let's just pick strong melee and botany, so we can pack a punch and we can find food. There's a lot of good stuff that we don't have now, but well, it's just how it goes. Oh no, we have 1 extra point. What's my voice doing? Jesus. Electrician or tracking? Knowledge of electronic systems and components. Can spot older tracks than normal. Can hide tracks more effectively. Let's get electrician. Maybe that becomes useful at some point. Confirm. So we start out here. We wake up in this cryo facility. I'm probably not going to read out every word that the game throws at us. So we wake up here. We are disoriented, slumped over the base of one of these pods here. And there's an open door, there's a broken window, and we hear that something is coming from down that hallway. Something terrible, something bad. And now this is basically the encounter screen in this game. Encounters will mostly work just like this. And yeah, there's something coming and we need to do something about that. So what we can do is we can just quickly jump out of the window, or we can make use of our skills. So we can rig this door to stay shut, we can prepare to kick its ass, strong and melee do the same, and we can use our knowledge of plants to do something about it. I don't know how that would help us, but this can apparently help us. What we're going to do, since we are strong and have melee skills, we're just going to murder that thing, hopefully. If I remember correctly, it is that if we just have one of these skills, like only strong, we would fight it and kill it, but actually get injured in the proceeding of the fight. But if we have both of them, we are just going to kick its ass. And voila, we kick its ass. And so it's kind of a wolfman, hunched over, weird shoulders, I don't know, thing. And yeah, we drop to a defensive stance, and yeah, stands on its hind legs like a man, but has the appearance of a ragged predatory dog. That thing is bad news. But then we both lunge at each other, colliding with great force, and yeah, we slam it against the door jamb repeatedly, and it's dead. So it's as easy as that. You decided that was so awesome that you fish through the console for the security footage of it and take it. So we actually have our murdering the dog man now as well on tape. So that thing has a little bit of value to it. Maybe we can do something about that. So the only thing that we have right now is a hospital gown, and that thing does not have any pockets, so we don't have an inventory. Also, we have a bronze talisman. I don't know what that does. I've never done anything with it, actually. I don't know. And we have a hospital wrist strap labeled Philip Kindred. So apparently our name is Philip Kindred. We can actually take that off, can't we? Yes, we can. Well, let's just keep that on for now. Reminds us of who we are. Because I think we have amnesia, actually. So the only stuff that we can carry is what we can actually hold in our bare hands. So, yeah. So what we can do now is, for example, we can butcher that dog man. Oh, not yet. Yeah. So, now we are standing again in the cryostasis room. Before we actually can do anything, we will continue looking around here, and we can search the console here. And we check the console for any patient info. There's Anton Blobber, Philip Kindred, who's apparently us, but there's no data on us. So we don't have an emergency contract, and it's apparently at some point in the future. So we have been committed to this thing here in 2019. So something kind of near future, probably. I don't know how long we have been in that thing. And yeah, all those infos refer to Detroit. So we are probably in the area of Detroit, I guess. That would make sense. But since we can't do anything else for now, let's just climb out of the window. And we decide to go outside, and everything is overgrown. We step onto the sill and outside. And we have rustled some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool and damp in the morning, apparently. And we hear guns in the distance. And so that means we are probably not alone outside. Or not alone out here. And there are people that have guns. And not only wolfmen, but well, there's probably some bad stuff that's going on. But for now, yeah, we're in the parking lot and nothing looks familiar. We don't remember anything, and what we need to do is we need to survive. So, yeah. The problem is we are cold. We're getting colder because we only have a hospital gown, and it's not exactly summer right now. It's cold, partly cloudy and it's dawn. So, now this is basically the main window. The game is divided into hexagons. It's a hex field game. And we can move around, we can look at stuff, we can scavenge. This is the cryo facility. We are actually going to use this facility as sort of a home base for now, before we venture out further. We just need to find some basic stuff that enables our survival, because as we are now, we will not make it. And we approach a bit of town here. It looks kind of bad. This bus here is just dilapidated. The buildings are dilapidated. As we approach the town, there's no sign of activity, and the buildings are in ruin. In the distance, we can see strange-looking creatures circle in the sky. Monstrous leathery vultures. So the world has changed, and apparently, yeah, there have been mutations and stuff. So we are apparently in some kind of post-apocalyptic scenario, and that Wolfman was actually also kind of weird, right? So there are, yeah, things have mutated, and things seem to be bad. Okay, so let's look around that town here and see if we can find anything, because we need to find something. Scavenge an abandoned house. So scavenging is basically just an encounter design here. That's a little bit of a suburb, a house in the suburbs, and the suburbs were hit hard in the collapse. So the people have been fleeing urban centers in search of supplies. And yeah, maybe we can find some stuff that has been missed by previous scavengers. And we have these 3 little bars here. That means this is the likelihood of us finding loot. This is our safety. The lower the safety is, the more likely we are to hurt ourselves scavenging. And this is the sneaky factor. So the higher the sneak factor, the less likely we are to alert any creatures that are possibly nearby. So we're probably going to make some noise here, and we can use some skills. So if we scavenge brutishly with our strong skill, we have a higher likelihood of finding loot, but the safety and the sneakiness goes down. I think for this one, since the safety is still in the green, we are going to scavenge brutishly. And we found something, actually. That's good. Oh, we found a monkey wrench. I think that makes kind of a decent impromptu weapon. Cargo pants in bad condition. The blue jeans are in slightly better condition, so let's put them on. And they have pockets, so we can put our little thing here in the pockets. And there's a t-shirt. It's not much. We are still barefoot, and we have only a t-shirt, so that's not very good. But it's at least something. And we have a shopping bag that we can take. We can actually put it on our back. And let's pick up the cargo pants too. The cargo pants have bigger pockets, but the condition is not very good. And we have saltine crackers. Not really what I would call good food, but it is at least something. Yes, and we can use this monkey wrench to punch things, hopefully, to hit things. Going to be better than just our bare hands. There's a storage shed too, and there are mixed bags apparently, so there should be some good insides, but anyone here before you would have known that and cleaned it out. So storage sheds are kind of safe to scavenge, because there's not apparently not as dilapidated, and there's not as much room and as much stuff, but the likelihood of finding loot is very low. Let's just scavenge brutishly again. Oh, nice. A crowbar and a meat cleaver. So meat cleavers are probably good for melee combat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the cargo pants here, and I'm going to take the meat cleaver. So we have actually some decent stuff to defend ourselves with. And that meat cleaver, it's not in the best condition, but it is something. The monkey wrench and the crowbar. The crowbar we can use for scavenging, actually, so that's also good. So that's actually pretty awesome. I've had like runs where there was nothing anywhere, and I just died from freezing to death. So That's all kind of randomized. It's different every time. So that's good. What's this? The crafting screen, no. So let's see. We're going to destroy this dogman corpse because he's just going to rot and, I don't know, contaminate the stuff here. Let's pick this. Let's keep the monkey wrench here. I don't know if you can actually use the monkey wrench for scavenging. So let's take the meat cleaver as a weapon and the crowbar for scavenging right now. And let's just leave the tape here. We can pick that up later. We're going to return here for sleeping and stuff. Let's end the turn. And there's a dog. Maybe a wild dog or something, I don't know. And there's a forested area, and we can actually scavenge here. We can scavenge the stretch of forest, and we can use our botany skill to find some stuff. So we can find mushrooms. Those are edible mushrooms. We know that. If we did not have the botany skill, we would not know whether they are edible or poisonous. So edible berries, poison berries. So there are also edible red berries, and yeah, we would not be able to know the difference, but now we know. So this is actually, the botany skills kind of good to, yeah, just it's kind of good for basic survival, so we can sate our hunger and slake our thirst. Like berries are good for hunger and thirst, which is also kind of good. And let's just eat the mushrooms, and we are good. And there's another... Oh, we are shivering. We need to find some more stuff. And turn. Okay, oh, there's a big forest area here. Let's scavenge here. Since we have the crowbar and strong, then the safety goes down. I don't want to get hurt, but that actually means no useful items found. So finding the crowbar was actually a streak of luck there, because that means we can... Oops, there's another dog there. That means we can, we will have more luck with scavenging, I guess. So let's see. Oh, binoculars with a strap. So we can, oh, let's put them here for now. And another, oh, it's a locked storage shed, but we can open it with our crowbar. And since it's locked, we have a very high likelihood of finding loot. Oh no, a booby trap! A gash in our skin. No useful items found. Dear, oh dear, let's see. In our head! We have a cut in our head. That's bad. Problem is, we have no bandages or anything. So, shack in the forest. Let's see. We have found a lighter. A lighter is fantastic. Because, oh, there's spoiled meat here. I'm just going to leave that here. Because using a light source while scavenging just dramatically increases the safety. So we can actually use all the stuff here that decreases safety, and we will still be fine. So yeah, no useful items found. Well, in turn. And we are attacked by the dog. Since we have a meat cleaver and we are strong in melee, I would say we are just going to try and kill it, so it won't pester us anymore. It's actually fleeing, and we have fallen down. So let's get up. Let's charge it, and let's kill it. What does it do? It threatens us. The dog threatens us. It's bleeding. It's in severe pain. Yeah, it's going to be dead pretty soon. Yes, it is dead. So since we are going to stay in this area, I actually don't want any feral dogs to rummage around. And for some reason we are comfortable. Oh yeah, because the sun is shining. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? And turn. Let's scavenge here. We have abandoned office towers. So, let's use this, and use this. No useful items found. Well, that's a bummer. Use everything here. Oh, nice. We have found a plastic sled. That is awesome. It's in a very bad condition. We have found a tarp. want to take that with us. And yeah, I think that's all we can do for now. What we actually could do is we could attach the string. No, we can't do this. Why can't we do this? Maybe we need longer string or something. You can actually attach the string to a sled, and then you can basically pull it behind you, and yeah, that's kind of good. I'm probably not going to use strong here because I'm concerned for my safety. Okay, let's see. Some pieces of an old newspaper. News that is 100% bullshit. Some water and a flashlight. That's a flashlight with actually batteries in there. Awesome. That's also great. We are going to pick that up, put it in our pockets. We have to keep an eye on our disposable shopping bag here, because they tend to go bust pretty easily. They are not the best things. No useful items found. Okay, we need to find some more clothes, because once things are getting a little more... Oh shit, there's another wolf man. So let's use that. Let's use botany. No useful items found. Why did we not find any useful items? Oh, jeez. Oh no, there is the wolfman. Okay, we are going to murder the wolfman. Get up, he's also charging us, okay. But we have a meat cleaver. We are pretty good in melee combat. Oh, he's dropped down, now he's charging again. And... okay. Tackle the target. Yeah, let's try to tackle it. Oh. We need a moment to recover, but this thing has fallen down. And we have also fallen down. Jesus. Let's get up. Let's attack it. Oh, we are bleeding. Oh, Jesus. Maybe this is a bad idea. Oh, we passed out from unbearable pain. We're going to die. Yeah, and this is it. This was actually our first run. We should have avoided the dogman. Well, we know better for next time. So the next run is probably going to go way differently. So that's awesome. Maybe we are going to die as soon. Maybe we are going to live longer. I don't know. We're going to see. So yeah, I like this game. This is fun. And see you again in the next video. So bye bye.